With Ashley, she's very lucky to be in the top 3, to be honest, because out of all those top 10 girls, she's the only one who is looking kind of like stringy on the legs. If you see here, she have a very small frame. When you see here her legs, they don't have the same amount of fullness as the other girls, even new girls coming like, for example, Ariana. So her legs don't look as stringy as the one from Ashley, you know. Even when she's doing the transitions, you see these big holes here on the glutes and legs. Is because, of course, she doesn't have the mass. While you see someone like Jen Dory, let's say, doing the transition, you see that you don't see this big like dips here, and you don't see this like flatness here on the legs. You see? So let's see here Ariana when she's doing the transition. So you don't see it here either, okay? So you see more fullness, you see more roundness. And then even when you are just putting her, for example, when she's about to do the transition, you see her legs, looks very small, very like depleted or stringy as, for example, let's see Jen Dory when she's doing the transition. You see? So they look more full. And of course, it's because as well she was a little bit too conditioned, just at top notch, just at notch conditioned in compared to the other girls. But let's see legs like the one from Ariana. So even then, they look more full. So she's very lucky to be there, to be honest, because like I no disrespect, she have an amazing physique, well balanced. She have an amazing back shot. Her glutes are amazing. But if I was a judge, I wouldn't put her in the top 3, to be honest. So I know it sounds hard, but if we are going for this, she's the one who is like, for example, girls like Ashley, like Amy. If I know as a judge that that's not what I'm looking for, I just push them out of the top 5, out of the top, like at least top 5, because there are other girls who deserve that spot. For example, Ariana. So I would have put Ariana just somewhere there. I would have moved even Laura Lee. So if I'm very, 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 very sure that that's what I don't want as a judge, for example, Laura Lee is too big, I just put Laura Lee out of top 5. Put girls like Ariana. Another girl like, for example, Ashleen, or let's say Isa Pizzini. I just moved them a little bit to the top 3, close to the top 3, instead of putting like girls that I know for sure that I don't want that. For example, I don't think like with this frame, actually it's gonna like regain the title, for example, because it will be go completely in a completely different direction than what they're going now with like Jen Dory, Maureen, that level of fullness here on the glutes, on the legs, on the shoulders in general. Ashley just doesn't have that. So yeah, it's a very interesting case because Ashley is one of the girls which, for example, when I seeing all these girls, I said, well, you know what, this girl for sure here, this girl for sure there. But Ashley is one of those that I'm like, well, I'm not mad if she's in the top 3, but to be honest, I'm not happy either. So I don't know what I think, to be honest. I'm not sure.